Male energy. It's a force that shapes our world. But behind the facade of strength and dominance lies a dark truth that few dare to confront. Today, we peel back the layers to reveal what's really at play. Male energy, often defined by traits like assertiveness, ambition, and power, has driven humanity forward for centuries. Yet, this energy isn't inherently positive or negative, it's a tool. And like any tool, its impact depends on how it's used. In the pursuit of power and control, male energy can become destructive. It manifests as aggression, dominance over others, and an insatiable hunger for validation. This shadow side feeds on fear of weakness, fear of failure, fear of losing status. But this shadow isn't just personal, it's systemic, shaping institutions and cultures. Consider the glorification of hypermasculinity in media, where power is often equated with violence, or the workplace, where competition is prized over collaboration and vulnerability is seen as a liability. These are the echoes of unchecked male energy on a societal scale. Unchecked male energy also breeds inequality. It perpetuates systems that prioritize dominance over equity, leaving marginalized voices unheard. This imbalance affects everything from politics to economics, stalling progress toward a fairer, more inclusive society. But why does male energy so often stray into darkness? The answer lies in societal conditioning. From a young age, boys are taught to suppress emotions, to equate vulnerability with weakness. This creates a pressure cooker of repressed feelings, with no outlet except through destructive behaviors. This conditioning is reinforced through generational cycles. Fathers, conditioned by the same societal norms, may pass these expectations to their sons. Schools and peer groups further entrench these ideas, emphasizing competition and dismissing emotional literacy as unimportant. Moreover, the influence of media cannot be overstated. Male protagonists in popular stories often triumph through violence or stoic endurance, leaving little room for narratives that celebrate emotional intelligence or collaboration. These portrayals contribute to an incomplete understanding of what male energy can be. The educational system often neglects to teach boys about healthy outlets for their emotions. As a result, they grow up seeking validation in ways that can harm themselves and others. Addressing this gap in education is critical for change. The consequences ripple through society. Broken relationships, unchecked violence, environmental exploitation, all can be traced back to imbalances in male energy. When strength is valued over empathy and control over connection, the cost is profound. These impacts are visible in our personal lives and in global issues. Wars, driven by the thirst for power, environmental destruction, fueled by unchecked ambition, even the mental health crisis among men where silence and isolation prevail can be traced back to the suppression of healthy emotional expression. One cannot ignore the toll this takes on families and communities. Fathers unable to connect emotionally with their children, partners struggling to communicate, entire generations growing up without role models who embody balanced and nurturing male energy. This imbalance also creates a culture of competition that undermines teamwork. In workplaces, this can lead to toxic environments where individuals prioritize personal gain over collective success. So how do we heal this imbalance? The first step is awareness. Recognizing the shadow side of male energy allows us to confront it. Then comes the work, encouraging emotional expression, fostering connections, and redefining strength to include compassion. This work begins at home and in communities, teaching boys that it's okay to cry, modeling healthy emotional communication, celebrating collaborative success over individual victory. These small acts can create ripples of change. Education also plays a pivotal role. Schools must embrace emotional literacy as a core component of their curricula, creating spaces where boys and girls alike can explore the full spectrum of human emotion. Media creators have the power to shift narratives by showcasing diverse expressions of masculinity. Workplaces can play a role too, by fostering environments that value collaboration, empathy, and emotional intelligence. We can redefine success and create a more balanced culture. Male energy has the potential to be a force for good. When balanced with empathy and understanding, it can protect, build, and nurture. It's time to redefine what it means to be strong, not by dominating others, but by lifting them up. Imagine a world where male energy builds bridges instead of walls, where competition gives way to collaboration, where strength is measured not by what you can take, but by what you can give. This is the new paradigm we must strive for. The redefinition of male energy isn't about diminishing it, it's about expanding its horizons. It's about embracing vulnerability as a form of courage and seeing empathy as a cornerstone of leadership. This journey is not just for men. It requires collective effort. Women, communities, and institutions must support this transformation. Together, we can create a society where balanced energy, regardless of gender, thrives. The dark truth about male energy isn't its existence. It's our failure to harness it wisely. But now, the truth is in your hands. How will you choose to wield it? The choice is clear. The question remains, will you step into a future where male energy becomes a beacon of light? The time to act is now.